up, Shay? What's up, Lynn? I hit it raw, she see me in public like, what's up, friend? She talk too much, but I still hit, cause she a fool on that pop the.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? It's my first little upload in a little minute, but we gotta get straight into this video. This is what if Naruto planned to leave the village, or what if no, this is what if Naruto talked to Karuma younger. You know, and by younger I mean probably 2 or 3 years old, like very young. So we're gonna start off with the date that he's born. Of course, everything goes pretty much the same until his second birthday. His second birthday, Naruto is beaten up so bad by some people who can't get over what happened to the Leaf Village, and Karama comes out and he's like, "Hey kid," and Naruto's kind of scared. He's like, "No, please, don't hurt me, don't hurt me." And Karama's like, "I'm not gonna hurt you. Your death would be very bad for me. I would have to wait a long time to become myself again. Probably would never become myself again. But listen, I have a little something for you. I can make you one of the most powerful ninjas to ever live if you let me. Just let me train you and teach you how to be a ninja." Now we know Karama was not full of hatred. Yes, he got the yin part. He got the yang part of Karama, but at the same time, Karama, that part is also very devious. So that part is gonna know what to do in certain situations. So what we're gonna do is, in this, we're gonna have Karama train Naruto and train him how to use his anger and hatred for him to be stronger, and how to use his anger and hatred and how everybody is treating him to become not a better person, but to use that in advantage of Karama, you know, so Karama can have a strong vessel of hatred. But yeah, so Karama says, once you turn 3 years old, we're gonna start your training. Just meditate every day so you can keep in contact with me. It's not easy for me to contact you, you know this, Naruto. And we're gonna fast forward a year. And of course, Karama knows hecka jutsu. Think about this. His father is the Sage of Six Paths, the creator of Ninshu. His brothers are the other Jinchuriki. His brother and sister are the other Jinchuriki, along with, technically, Ashura. Indra being the creator of ninjutsu. But that's not even the point, guys. Just wait. So, since he knows so many jutsu, I think he'll be pretty good at training him. So, yeah. So, how we're going to start this off. Naruto is going to start off by doing basic physical training for the next 2 to 3 years of his life. So he's doing physical training, getting his taijutsu and then his taijutsu and kenjutsu skills up. He found a hidden katana in the woods that was dropped by some feudal lord guards on the edge of the village. Don't ask how Naruto is good at sneaking out. He was a prankster. I'm pretty sure he's good at slipping through cracks. So yeah. Next after that, you have Naruto. Sorry, bro. I feel. So after that, we have Naruto learning Kenjutsu from him, because I'm pretty sure one of his Jinchuriki before Naruto probably knew Kenjutsu, and even if he didn't, he knows you know, the way of Kenjutsu, right? Kenjutsu is the art of swordplay. So he gets trained by Karama. He's trained in the way of Kenjutsu. So now he's around 6 years old. He's 6 years old and he's pretty good. He's actually stronger. I'm pretty sure he's a prodigy. But he still decides to stay in the academy because that's what Karama told him to do, stay in the academy. So all this happens. And yeah. So he's in the academy, and we're going to fast forward a couple more years into the graduation exam. Naruto obviously passes with flying colors, but Mizuki still seems to think that he can manipulate him. He says, well, this is going to get you something to do. Mizuki says, well, this is going to help you on your journey to become Hokage. And, you know, if you want to become Hokage, this is what's going to happen. You're going to, you know, this can get you on a fast track to becoming Hokage. If you can steal this without the Hokage knowing it and bring it to me, I'll, of course, bring it back to the Hokage. And Naruto thinks that's a little strange. Why would they tell him that? Someone that the entire village hate, that, hey, this is a fast track to becoming Hokage. So Naruto, of course, being raised by Karama, like, Karama tells him, yeah, do it. I have a plan. This guy is going to be the first one you change. The first one you turn into one of your subjects. And basically he's like, okay, Mizuki-sensei. And he disappears, shadow stepping away. And he goes and gets it, and he waits. He says to Mizuki, be there a couple hours before. He shadow steps and goes and gets it now. So he gets it and he goes and he said, and Mizuki's there. And Mizuki's like, yeah, Naruto, now hand me the thing. And he's like, but no, Mizuki, I knew that you were trying to betray the village. Now, I can either kill you, turn you into Lord Hokage, and he have you killed, or you join me. Very simple choices. Answer now. And, of course, she's like, Naruto, you couldn't kill me if you tried. You're like, okay. By the way, I stole this a couple hours ago. Before you got here, I was training. I got shadow clones. Something my father had, actually. The Rasengan. He's like, how do you know who your father is? Well, Karama, the nine-tailed fox, told me, of course. Like, Karama, you know you're the nine-tailed Jinchuriki? He says, I've known since I was 3. He told me not to tell anyone because it would jeopardize my life and his life in turn. But that's not the point. You have 3 seconds left to make your choice. 1 second left to make your choice. Well, I guess you want to die here. He makes 2 more shadow clones and does a pseudo Rasengan and puts it right towards Mizuki, vanishes it, and then punches Mizuki. And he's like, do you want to die, Mizuki? And Mizuki says, no, of course not. And he's like, well, join me. And he actually made a seal to make people not loyal to him, but it shows basically all truths. Like, if someone lies to him, he would know. So he does the seal, puts it on Mizuki's back, and he's like, now, Mizuki, let's take it and say there was a enemy ninja that took it. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye now. Take it back and say enemy ninja took it. Okay, that's what you're gonna do, Mizuki. And Mizuki's like, yes, yes, Naruto. And Mizuki actually does what Naruto says. And this starts something for Naruto. Now, we're gonna fast forward, of course, to the day they meet Kakashi. And Kakashi's like, Naruto, what's your goal? And everybody has the same goals. Yada, yada, yada. And then we get to the bell test. Now, the bell test is going to be a bit different. Since Naruto is stronger in this, of course, they're going to get the bells with teamwork, right? And then they get the bells, and he's like, well, everybody else never decided to use teamwork, and they didn't get the bells. You guys pass, but one of you don't get your lunch. And that will be you, Sakura. Not only did you do the least amount of teamwork, but you refused to work with Naruto at the beginning. I know your entire plan. I let you guys get the bells. And I heard how you said I wouldn't listen to Naruto even if he was a Hokage, which I think was pretty stupid, Sakura. It shows that you would jeopardize your mission all because you don't like someone. Very poor choices for Kunoichi. Sasuke, you repeated the mission because you repeated the objectives because you knew Sakura would listen to you. Smart, knowing how to manipulate even those on your own team. Bad, because now people won't trust you as much. He says, I don't care who trusts me. And then we're gonna fast forward, obviously, to the exam. Not the exam, but when they get the Tazuna mission. Tazuna, of course, like, who's these brats? Especially the short one in orange. And Naruto says, I could kill you without you blinking. Don't ever disrespect me again. I am the son of the 4th Hokage after all. And everybody gasps. And the Lord Third laughs. She's like, Naruto. So when have you found this out? And he says 3 years ago. When I was talking to Karuma. Or as you guys know him as the Nine-Tailed Fox, don't you? And Naruto's like, it's okay. I understand why people treated me bad, but I know my father sought to me to be a hero, and that's okay. And now that you know who your father is, Naruto, now that you know that your father is the 4th Hokage, I'm gonna give you the leading position of getting captain, which means anytime Kakashi is not there, you will be the captain of your team. And he's like, oh, wow, that's great. But still, I like how you didn't do what my father asked you to do. It was something so simple. But that's not why I'm here. That's not the point of this. Anyways, so he says, and then Naruto says, well, I understand. Now, they go and they do they start the Tazuna mission, and the mission goes pretty much the same at first. You know, up until the 2 demon brothers appear. Now, I know you're asking, what's different? What's so different about this than the other part? What's so different about this part? Well, Naruto swiftly takes them out, ties them up, and puts the seal on them. The seal that he gives to me, not the obedience seal, but the seal that tells you when they're lying. And now I know what you're thinking. Why is Naruto putting the seal on him? You know how I said that Mizuki was the first one? By that I mean Naruto is making a pseudo Akatsuki of purely strong ninjas. And when you think about it, the Demon Brothers weren't that strong, but they weren't that weak either, right? Yeah, they got taken out by some Genin, but Prodigy Genin, so Genin, who became to be the 2 strongest ninjas that the Leaf have ever known, right? But he puts the seal on them and says, well, now you 2 belong to me. The end. Alright, guys, I think this is a good place to stop this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend who likes anime. Come back for part 2 tomorrow. Yes, sir.